Hello students, today I am here with the same chapter, that is conservation of biodiversity. In the previous video, you have read about the biosphere reserve, and that means about the various zones, that is buffer zone, core zone and transition zone, and all the important biosphere reserves of the India, their location and what that means is the important plants and animals, that means flora and fauna, which are found in the particular biosphere reserve along with their location. Now the difference we will between all these wildlife sanctuaries. Okay, so first we will start about the wildlife sanctuaries and national parks. So let's see the difference between these. So first start with the national park. So what is that means then in national park no any human activity or the settlement that is allowed. Human activities, that means all the activities, either it is grazing, hunting, forestry or cultivation, encroachment also, and the destruction of the habitats and other activities that is strictly prohibited. Next is most national parks, they provide outdoor recreation, camping opportunities and are designed to educate the public on the importance of the conservation of the activities. Actually in the national park, along with the protection of the wildlife, some human activities that is mainly meant for the recreation for the public, and some historical places are also included in national park, like in Satpura National Park, rock paintings that is present in that park. Next, in wildlife sanctuaries, peoples are not allowed to live. That means except in actually in wildlife sanctuaries there is no any boundary. Okay, and the wild animals they are freely live in that, and peoples are not allowed to live. But some human activities are allowed, such as grazing, firewood collection, which is not going to harm the wildlife. Tourism is permitted, but that means permission should be taken by the governments. A sanctuary can be upgraded as a national park. However, a national park cannot be downgraded as a sanctuary. It covers under the Wildlife Protection Act 1972. Actually, wildlife sanctuary is larger, but wildlife sanctuary is large, but national park that is larger than wildlife sanctuary. In short, we can say that wildlife sanctuary, the ownership that is on the governments, or it should be or private also, that means individual level or through any organization. But national park that is only the ownership on the governments. No physical boundary. In wildlife sanctuaries there is no physical boundary or restrict public access. So sometimes what happens, that means public may enter in wildlife sanctuaries. Next is in national park that define boundary and public access only on the approval, that means they have to take permission, that means tickets are taken, then anyone can enter in the national park. It is for recreation also. Earlier I told you that some historical places are also there, like rock paintings, which gives idea about the past. Next is primarily protect animals in wildlife sanctuaries, but in national park along with the protection it also that means preserve the historical importance. Next is wildlife sanctuary is large, it is larger than zoo, but national park that is larger with more diversity. Diversity that means more varieties of the animals, flora, fauna that is present. Next is the difference between zoo and wildlife sanctuary. So let's see what are the differences between them. So first, what is zoological garden or zoo? Actually zoo that is a short form of zoological garden, or it is also known as zoological park. So zoological garden that is a place where animals both native and exotic are kept in cage for visitors. Native that means those who are related to that particular places, and exotic that means which are came from other places. and both are kept in cage. That means they are not free to move from one place to another like wildlife sanctuary. You can see this picture. That means visitors are watching the animals from outside. They are kept in cage. Next is zoological garden. So what is zoological garden or zoo? It is an area where animals are kept for public exhibition, and it is an artificial habitat. Actually, that is not their natural habitat. A zoo contains animals which are brought from the different places. Different places, that means either from the different parts of the country, from the other country. Example, Delhi Zoo, Patna Zoo, that means the various types of the zoo. This wildlife sanctuary, that means how the zoological garden or zoo, that is different from wildlife sanctuary. It is an area in which animals are protected in their natural habitat, but in zoo they are protected in their artificial habitat. Next, wildlife sanctuary. It provides protection of wild animals in their natural habitats, but in zoo they are kept in artificial habitat. Next is a wildlife sanctuary contains animals and birds which are found locally in that area. But in zoo, that means they are brought from the different places. They are not locally. Okay, either native or exotic. Okay, thank you students. In the next video, we will discuss about the difference between wildlife sanctuaries and biosphere reserve.